talking to him.
The fans at home cheering him on.
Absolutely.
Fantastic stuff. We'll have to see how he fares against Arctice, who had a pretty strong showing against Solar Rose earlier on the stream. After getting put into loser's bracket relatively early.
Yeah, right. I think he lost 2 digits.
That's what I heard. I didn't see the whole bracket path, but I imagine that was an upset.
Yeah, I believe it would be. It's funny. If Digital didn't make it there, it would have been Conqueror, and if Gamma Gold hadn't DQ'd, it would have been Gamma Gold, in theory. So I mean, there's a whole lot of speed that this guy is at that point for some reason.
Right.
Not to discredit, he's putting in work.
Right. Able to find the first stock with a couple explosive punishes. Vic working to keep him off stage in ledge trap, but Arctice moving around very well.
Yeah, I mean, as Captain Falcon, we did see Vic versus Sir Dank, and Arctice is getting real inventive with his routes here. I mean, Vic did end up switching to Banjo and Kazooie last round rather, in that 3-0 that Sir Dank gave him. So maybe we see a switch if Arctice is continuing to be super dominant in a similar way to Sir Dank, but for now, it's not that bad.
Vic doing a lot of work to try and keep Arctice contained either offstage or to the corner. Arctice, likewise, doing a lot of work to stay mobile and move around a lot of this pressure. Vic able to call him out with the up smash eventually to even up the stock count. But he's got to make some plays to make up the percent after going down 100 versus Arctice, who's now throwing him off stage. Hoping to secure a stock on the ledge trap. Going up 1 clean stock versus Vic.
Yeah, secure a stock he does. But Vic gets the grab here. The buffed Dragon Arm could spell disaster at the ledge.
Oh, wow. Arctice, we saw it during the Zelda set, but he's really shown an ability to thread the needle on some of these zoning characters' options.
Yeah.
Getting up on the ledge just at the right time to avoid both arms and coming in strong. But Vic...
Not that time, unfortunately. Vic fires back with, I believe that was a megawatt, like fully charged megawatt.
Yeah. Like we mentioned, he can do a lot of work when he's got Arctice pushed into the corner, but otherwise Arctice is really working well to kind of limit his ability to pressure and stay moving and find the openings he needs to win game 1.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's really a masterclass. It feels like he is in full control of the situation, really controlling the pace of the game, despite it being Min he's playing against. So going into game 2, we might see a stage change here.
The classic.
Classic.
Oh, reliable for both players. Both players, though, I believe both of them switched up the colors.
Yeah, they did.
We saw Arctice doing it earlier. Vic joining in on the fun, picking a different Min all this time.
Yeah, I think a big fan of that move.
If I were to guess, trying to limit some of these jump-in approaches from Arctice. Maybe try and play the ground game and make those arms a little bit stronger again, since we saw Arctice's ability to move so well around them before.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the situation is maybe a little bit better for Vic, but Arctice is still in control of the situations.
Yeah, it's going to be up to Vic to kind of find a comfortable pace here and not let Arctice dictate the gameplay too much here by doing things like pushing him out, keeping him in the corner. But Arctice moving around so well, kind of goading Vic back into the corner. He's gonna fire back with a megawatt, try and push him off stage. Can't quite find the KO of this interaction, but the megawatt doing a lot to buy Vic some space back. Arctice has got to respond explosively if he wants to keep his lead in
And
this game too.
Not explosively, he does. Opting for a raw Falcon kick off the ledge there to try and catch that edge guard there, but I mean, he is still in full control of the situations.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
doing a lot to you know, oftentimes when we see players get stuck in tough situations, especially against characters like Min Min, you know, they might want to kind of reset, take a breather, get back. We're really seeing Arctice's approach as he presses on the gas to extend his lead even further when he's put into a bad situation.
Unfortunately, the Min Min up throw will take that stock.
Right, eventually he's
Got
going to
out
get
of the climb,
caught, but he is going to be up a stock and 80% for it. So it's worked out for him so far, as he's able to find a secure down air knee.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the old reliable. That's been Falcon's thing for how many games now? 4? He's had that for every game he's been in except 64, maybe. I don't even know.
He didn't even have the knee in
Yeah,
64.
he didn't even have the knee in 64. So, I mean, ever since he's had the knee, it's always been Stall knee, right? Kind of
That's
going.
beautiful.
Wow. Oh! Another secondary.
We're seeing another character counter pick from Vic here. Against Surdank, it was the Banjo.
Right.
Against Arctice, we're going to see the Rosalina.
Yeah.
This is a character I haven't seen much of ever.
Yeah, really. I mean, unfortunately, he loses Luma almost instantly. So we're going to have to see how solo Luma is able to make it work.
Gonna be able to have a little bit more mobility than a character like Min Min per se,
for sure.
but we're still seeing Arctice's ability to move quite well, maneuver around some of these disjointed or desynced options that Vic's gonna look for with the Luma here.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, one of the things that I'm seeing here is Vic desperately needs to have access to his Luma in order to kind of get these things started. So, oof, but Arctice fires.
Arctice able to find the first stock here, showing that, you know, no matter the character, no matter the counter pick, he's happy to step on the gas and stay in control of the match.
And that's another stock gone.
Yeah, deleted. Like we said, Arctice is not one to shy away and play defensive when he gets the lead. He really wants to keep this advantage extending, because if he does get KO'd by one of these Luma options sometime soon, he'll be up a good amount for it.
Interesting. This is probably the first time we've actually seen him take a breather and sit in the corner there for a bit. But of course, Rosalina and Luma.
It's all to find that next opening.
Yeah.
And Arctice takes the set commandingly
3-0.
to end Vic's monster run this tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of coming up soon. You know, the winner of this, Arctice, will be playing Jellyboy, and Surdank will be playing Miracle. So, you know, unless Surdank can, or unless Miracle can take down Surdank, Jellyboy has a double Captain Falcon in front of him.
That's true. I believe